Hola mi gente, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl from Brooklyn, just Jax to you. And I'm sharing this workout and I'm starting it with burpees. I added weights to make the resistance a little more difficult. You'll burn through more calories if it's more difficult. My heart rate was about 155 from doing these. I could only manage to get 6 of them out. But this is an excellent full body movement. If you can do burpees, do them with the weights. If you need the modification, go slow through it, but get your burpees in. You get your shoulders, your back, your stomach, your legs. It's a full body. You won't regret doing burpees. Take a little break, jump into the next movement. This is primarily for your core. However, your legs are active during the whole movement. Look at how active my quads look throughout. Keep in mind that your back is also receiving a little bit of action. And if it becomes too difficult, lean more towards your feet. And if you feel stronger, lean further back. The further back you lean, the more difficult the exercise becomes. And if you're a real OG type, you could just no hands. But then that requires way more balance. But this is primarily for the lower abdomen. I don't think you should miss out on doing these. Any level, beginner, more advanced, I think they're excellent. I think I went for 20 in total. I have to take little breaks in between. I try not to exceed, 1 minute for my break time. Maybe 30 seconds is all I need because my heart isn't raging. It's just, your core is sore all throughout. So now this movement is excellent in helping you create balance and strength. Strength all throughout your core and your back and your arms.
And I'm just trying to make good music like my name is T, and I ain't never gonna change. We stay 10 toes down till they put us in the ground or they lock us in them chains. I can't believe that.
Okay, now we're moving on to the other side. Whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other. I don't know if I did 6 or 7. I think anyone at home trying this should be shooting for 8 or more. On a strong day, I probably do about 20 on each side with a lighter weight as well. I usually grab the 7.5. But, hits up your whole body, so it's a good thing to try it. I find this movement to be really fun and really difficult. Twisting side to side gets your obliques active. And notice that when people have jacked obliques and you see the form of them, they usually have a smaller waistline. So never neglect your obliques. I know everyone thinks up and down, hitting your abs up is important, of course, but those obliques, those little tiny things, will create that tiny silhouette of a small waist. In between sets, sometimes I give it a little stretch. Now we're moving on to the next. Now these are kind of like flutter kicks. I add the weights just to make myself be more pointed and more intentional with my movement. But look, it's similar to that first movement where we're just twisting side to side. So we are working on obliques. But also take a look at my quads. They're engaged the whole time. From my teardrops to my large quads. So give it a go. I'm sorry in advance for my voice, but I'm a little hoarse. I'm experiencing allergies. Once again, we're going to talk about why we add those weights there. It's just to make your movement a little more intentional. It's going to help with your coordination, all the while still working your core. Remember that every segment we do throughout this video is either for 30 seconds or 60. At this point, I think I was shooting for 60, and you're probably going to see all the pain in my face. And if you're at home and it hurts, that means it's working. Keep going. Keep pushing through it. Remember that every day you deposit a little bit, and the following day you do a little more. And that's how you're going to be able to see the changes. So don't quit if you're at home. Shoot for the minute. You can't make the minute, go for 50 seconds. You can't hit that, go for 40. Point is, do your best. And if your best today is only 20 seconds, don't feel bad. Tomorrow you give it 22 seconds. That's how we create stronger habits. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I experienced so much pain during this part of the workout. These are great and they challenge your psoas. And look at what's happening to my thighs. My teardrops seem to be forming when I'm doing this, but it's really about your abs. If you can't go up and down through a smooth segment, do a hold, but bring yourself up. Don't quit. Go for the 30 seconds. You see how much strain I was experiencing during the session. But I find that these are wonderful for both legs and abdomen. Little stretch, because I always get a little tight. Now I'm doing this to work on flexibility and core and thighs. Shoot for 10, y'all. If you can do 10, try for 20. Now, this is where I'm really challenging myself to open those legs up, open those hips up. This all abdomen. Woo, child. I didn't realize I was in so much pain during this session. Little break. We're back again. All the way out, all the way out. This will get you more flexible and stronger. I just love what's happening to my thighs during this movement. The holds, you guys, whenever you do anything, if you want to quit, try for a hold before you decide to quit. That's really what's going to strengthen you. Time under tension is a beautiful thing when you want changes to happen. All right, with this movement, try to make sure that you're keeping your head off the ground. If your head is off the ground and you're like looking in the direction of your stomach, that means that your core is more active. But if you relax your head, you're not as engaged. We're going to go in, out, and up. This targets your legs and your lower abdomen. Remember to keep your head up off the ground. It is excellent. Any level can do it, beginners or more advanced. If you want to make it more advanced, use your opposing hand and touch your foot. So I would lift here my right hand up and tap into that left foot. I didn't have any more energy to give you guys for that. But this is kind of like how I train my core. This is a very normal day for me. And notice it only took about 8 minutes. Do 3 rounds if you can, but if you can't, that's okay. Start with 1. Lastly, I decided to hit my hamstrings. I needed a break from my abs. I wanted to improvise, so just hitting my hamstrings and getting them active, that is a struggle for me. That is a weakness for me. If you guys are trying this at home, like, give yourself some props. Give yourself some grace, bro. Like, none of this stuff is particularly easy. And I'm so grateful for those of you that tune in and are supportive and are on your own journeys and making deposits into yourself, because that's what we're here for, to improve a little bit every day. Every day is not going to be as powerful as the last, but that's okay. Don't worry. Just keep making those deposits and the changes will come. Add that routine into your day-to-day workouts and you will not regret it. Plus, hopefully you're eating clean, mostly real food. Stay away from the junk, the drinking if you can. I appreciate you. I love you. Be a blessing whenever possible. Subscribe for more Just Jacks to You. Peace and love.